Waste management in Ghana, which is considered a hydra-headed problem, has posed a threat to development aspirations for years. From experiences gathered and through well-thought-out research, the Board of Directors of the ghana1stwaste Company Limited resolved to set up an entity to address these challenges holistically and professionally in two phases. This saw the birth of ghana1stwaste Company Limited, a wholly owned Ghanaian limited liability company, on 5th October 2012. The company has a 13-member board of directors and over 500 contractors who formulate policies for its running. The vision and mission of the company are to address the appalling insanitary conditions in the country and eradication of open defecation through the provision of state-of-the-art facilities that meet international standards. It aims also to situate sanitation facilities in both commercial areas and deprived communities. It also intends to provide biodigesters in all metropolitan, municipal and district assemblies (MMDAs) to process the effluents from the sanitation facilities into biogas for energy and fertilizer for agricultural purposes. Again, it will recycle solid waste into energy to power industry for production. For a comprehensive solution to the menace, the company decided to tackle the problem of open defecation through the provision of ultra-modern sanitation facilities in all MMDAs nationwide to replace the old system. This and other projects have been captured under a broad umbrella known as the Clean Ghana Sanitation Project, which is a social intervention. It is to fill the gap in sanitary needs of the people. Among the numerous benefits to be accrued are reduction in youth unemployment, improved road safety, revenue generation, food production, gas production, and improved sanitation. Considering the importance and massive capital outlay on the project, the Board of Directors resolved to execute the project by awarding the contracts for the construction of 2,000 units of sanitation facilities. Out of this, 535 units are at various stages of completion. This is ghana1stwaste Company Limited in its quest to fight open defecation, in the process constructing ultra-modern toilets across the country. It has strong board to steer affairs of the company. Because ghana1stwaste Limited understands sanitation, it means that it is not putting up just any facility for profit-making, but high-tech, user-friendly toilets, particularly for the disabled, which are automated for patrons and users. These facilities will have a reception, television sets and refrigerators to make users feel at home while waiting for their turn. The reception will be fitted with air conditioners and ceiling fans to help improve ventilation. CCTV cameras will also be affixed inside and outside of the facility as watchdogs over the operations of the facility while users enjoy their privacy. The cameras are mounted all over the facility so that whatever goes on will be monitored at the headquarters. The facility entirely automated all the WC washing hand basins, urinal pots, as well as showers, all automated with sensors. Hence, one will not need to touch anything after using the facility. The automation is one of its kind, looking at the toilets already in use in the country. Apart from fixing ceiling fans and air conditioners, the structures stand well apart from each other to allow movement and flow of air within the facility. Other items in the facility are mosquito repellent bulbs, boreholes, changing rooms for patrons, and surface cleaners. The company holds the belief that sanitation issues are multifaceted, requiring different responses. That is why ghana1stwaste Company is constructing ultra-modern toilet facilities to change the face of public toilet operations. The ghana1stwaste Company Limited has made various arrangements, both locally and internationally, for funding to tackle this phase of the project, but has been met with challenges resulting in the stalling of the project. The Chief Executive Officer of the ghana1stwaste Company is Mr. Frank Akule, He highlights the prospects of the project as well as the challenges being experienced, major one being issues with contractors.
Now that they have realized that they have to complete the project based on the agreement, now they don't have the money because they didn't prepare to complete it before they get their money. And now they own their bankers, and they cannot go back there and say that we have realized that we have to complete it before we get our money. And so now they don't have the money to go and complete it. And we also need our projects. And so we have to support them to complete the project before Ghanaians can enjoy it. We have decided to make sure that individual homes, churches, companies, hotels and what have you, we will send our trucks to go there, take the toilets, feed our processing mills, and so that we can extract gas, fertilizer. Then we use the fertilizer for our farms. And we have target 5,000 hectares per district. We know it's possible. And so that the maize, cassava is a very, very huge crop that we can even use it for exports. The starch. The pharmaceutical companies too also need them. We can end this in a foreign exchange from 5,000 hectares per district. 1 hectare of land, if it's farming, it requires 5 people. And so times 5,000 is how much? 25,000 per district. The employment alone. And so if the districts are 260, if you multiply by the distance, it's how much? 6.5 million. And so if we even achieve 25% of what we have even budgeted, is how much? 6.5 divided by 4 is how much? Which company in this country can employ that? Okay, and we are only a company. We don't have competitor. No, because sanitation needs so much investment before you can achieve it. All what we are doing, you see, we are building toilets. It's good that every home will have a toilet. But if the toilets are full, where are you taking them to? You can build, but you don't have solution to decide where this toilet will go. And then I can bet anybody in this country that if we have to pay attention on this open defecation by processing the toilet, it can give us to $1 billion per annum. Our biggest problem is that those who provided the land, they're supposed to give us the land document. It's in the agreement.
So who provided the land?
Is the assemblies. That is the agreement. And then they even signed the agreement. And then also, after that, they also signed something we call a letter of undertakings, promising farmers that they are in the process of securing the land title within 4 calendar months. So from 2017, 2018, 2019, now we are in 2020. The year is getting to an end. No assembly have been able to submit one document to our office here. And we have also done our financial engineering, and then they need the document as collateral. We are just appealing to the president of this nation. We know he's a listening president, that he should also intervene. Either he will also help us let the MMDAs give us the document. We don't know the reason why they are not bringing the documents. Or you can also find some little amount to help us so that at least we can complete some of them.
When the requisite funds are secured, Ghana First Company indicates that it will use the first phase of the project to provide employment to an estimated 6.5 million people in the sanitation and agricultural sectors. It also envisages to reduce unemployment by 70% by the year 2025, when operating at 100% capacity.